Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Ark, the Extinction. This is Nexus from Viverniacs. Previously I did start with building the greenhouse. Well, it's a start at least. So, well, let's continue. There are many adventures here in the Extinction, so let's get onto it. Alright, first I probably could, take a drink. But with my newly founded greenhouse, I will definitely need a lot of the brown matter. Ideally, it would be best to get a composting bin to turn the feces with thatch into, oh, thank you, fertilizer. What I can do also is go and fetch my Dung Beetle from the sanctuary. I think the fastest way would be with mana. Okay, let's get on to it. All things considered, I think the fastest way for mana to move is just plain run. But also I can benefit from the jump to traverse otherwise impossible areas, so I don't have to take detour like with other land mounts. Right. That's the way to go. Well, almost. And yeah, this was not intentional. Great. That was pretty fast. Just a few more steps. Alright, let's check the dinos here. The food seems to be fine so far. I think the berries can last for quite a long time. And yeah, the meat. That's something I will have to get, I guess. But I do have some on mana, so I can just leave it here while taking the spoiled meat. I'm definitely going to need a lot of narcotics. Here, this should work for a while. But I'm here for something else, and that's the Dung Beetle. But first, I can just as well take all things that I don't need here right now. I seem to have quite plenty of fertilizer, which is nice. Well, That's awesome. This means I can go for gardening quite a lot. And obviously I'm going to take the higher level, as they do have better carry capacity. Right, this was quite a successful trip. I can also probably take some berries from here. That never hurts. And possibly I could also take the seeds. Although they are not that hard to get, this can be a little more convenient. Okay. Yeah, the dung beetle is on wandering. So not such a good idea to just throw him off. I will need to build something for him in the desert base. I'm not sure if they can stay in the cage, so I guess I'll build just some small compartment for him. Okay, here we go. It looks like the dung beetle is riding the mana, but well, it's me. Was a nice jump. And in a moment I will be back. So here comes my oil and fertilizer production factory. This is awesome about the dung beetles, as I have surely stated in previous episodes when I was getting them. And that's their ability to turn the brown matter into something much more useful. I will have to turn them off for a moment, so a good way to go about that is to whistle them to follow. That way they will not wander even when set on wandering. And it seems that my torch is gone. Well, gone to my inventory anyway. There, a little bit of wood and some other stuff. I want to keep this. And let's make some more narcotics. Alright. So now I can put some of the the feces I want to place into the dung beetle. So I guess I will have to do that first, as the game seems to favor these instead of the fertilizer, which is weird. Yeah, this is not seeded. And no. I can do it. Yeah, this is going to go quite fine, I think. The fertilizer is giving 54,000, so that's going to last for a while. Not to mention that I have quite a lot. But well, there are other things that I want to plant, so I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Another thing I should consider is the item collector that can pick up this stuff, so you don't have to. That's quite convenient as well. Right, I need that meat, and I can take this. Well, I guess I can take all of it except the arrows. Don't need them right now. Well, perhaps I can make some more strength arrows, but perhaps it would be... No. I'm in bad need of metal, so I will not go for the long neck rifle just yet. Yeah, polymer I do not have any use for right now. And some more hidden. Fine, so I will need to make some more metal or glass, I should say. Glass walls, 3, well, that's fine for now. And I'm going to definitely need a lot more the crop plots. Perhaps I could just make the smart thing and go count it. Although there's nothing wrong with having higher quantity than you need, so I need 10 more. Or perhaps I could make just 2 and then make the medium one. As I'm going to need that for the advanced crops. I guess I will have to learn it. Yep. And I'm going to make 4, as there are a total of 4 types of the advanced crops, so I'm going to need each. Okay. There. I'm going to... Alright, here you go. Yeah, that's too heavy. And that's still too heavy, is it? Right. Well, I will have to keep this for a moment. Still, I might go and look for a higher level beetle. With the Argent, I can just simply pick him up into his beak and fly back here for some convenient taming. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the S Plus is not the ideal, as the snapping is nice, but it also wastes a lot of space. So I guess I'm going to go with the standard one. And there is a awesome tool And that's the converter. Yep, that's the one. $115 Allosaurus. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so what I want to do is to place it somewhere here. And when you put items inside, you can convert them into the standard one. That's quite neat. Basically it's the same item, the only difference is that it does not have the S plus functions, so this can work much better in some cases. And the crop plots are one of these. Okay, I need 4. So it's 1. Hopefully I will be able to place a glass wall over there. I better try it. Okay, the Argent doesn't know what he's doing, as it's bad to break down the plans when you have to pick up the crop plot, as you will lose all the progress on it. I will definitely need a lot more metal. Oh, great. You don't need the torch for the daylight, obviously. So I want to plant some more seeds and also check if I have the advanced crops. And I think I'm going to need to place more irrigation here. At least one. So I'm going to need some more pipes. Nope, Dung Beetle is working hard. Right, and just some more stone. As you know, this can be crafted on the fly. And let's see how this goes. So the second one is going to be placed here, and here I have it. It's not the same height if you have something underneath. And well, I hope the tool works on this as well. Yep. Otherwise you would have to break it, which is something I dislike doing. Okay, I can sort of see it, so it's not ideal, but I can kind of guess where the pipe ends. First I'm going to need the vertical. I think I did have at least one. Let's see where this goes. Outside. Well, I guess it's sort of okay. Yeah, I will need some wood also for the tab and the flexible one. But it's hard to see from here, and these are some really strange shapes this is creating. Okay, I guess it will have to look like this. Well, that's no biggie. And one tab. This should work. But this one isn't irrigated. Well, yet. Sometimes it takes a while for it to work. But I guess this one is too far. Well, there's nothing to it. I can still place another one. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the same spot. So yeah, I'm going to need to craft another tab. And the last thing that's needed is probably the straight pipe. And well, I would call this irrigation business over for this moment. And here we go. We're fully working, so I can hide all the pipes so it doesn't protrude from the structure so much. And it looks much better, except for this one. I think it's the standard one, that's why it can't be hidden. Let's check, but I believe that's the case. Well, instead of breaking it, I can just practice a little more. The converting. But I don't have engram for that. Like this. Well, maybe not. But the other flexible pipes were hidden, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Then what's wrong with this one? Perhaps it's too survey complex. Oh, but this is... yeah, I see the problem now. I forgot to transform it after I learned the engram. Right, this should be working now. Finally, well, that was a little more difficult than I expected, but then again, nothing is really simple here. What I need now is the seeds. Right. So, for the advanced crops, it's the citronal, long grass, rockrot, and the savor root, which I have here. Alright. Nice. So we have the citronal here. Some long grass here. And last one. And here we go. What I need now is to finish the greenhouse. That means building the roof, which is the most important part. The walls doesn't really matter that much, as they don't benefit towards the effect. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. Well, something attacking Carlo. In order for the beetle to work, he needs to be on wandering, so I will need to make a hole somewhere. Perhaps here. Yep, this should work. I should be still able to access his inventory. But well, he should be producing the fertilizer nonetheless. Fine, so I do not need all that. Guess I can place it somewhere. Perhaps the dodo could be carrying the seeds for me. Can get rid of the spoiled meat. And well, the fertilizer. I guess I can just put it all there. As I am definitely going to have more soon. That's it for now. So the next step, roof, and also perhaps I could place a ramp here, but sometimes it stacks a little over the foundations and you might have troubles entering the doorway that way, because you will be too high and hit the roof with your head. So in this situation it's not really necessary. For the glass I will need the triangle and the sloped glass roof. In order to copy the shape and also keep the nice sort of roundy outlook. It doesn't get the effect like this here. Perhaps I could place it somewhere else where it will work, like here. Yep, it's working at least for these two. So you get 300% for effectivity of the crop plot. I will need a lot more to circle it all around and then put something up top. So the doors, but well, as I stated, the metal is going to be an issue. I really need to find some big juicy deposits. I guess he will be working. Okay, perhaps I can take the stone, as I will still need it for building. The wood I do have. Alright, so it's metal now. I guess I can keep the brown matter. Oh, not in my smithy. I was meant to give it to the dodo. Right, so now you know the basics for the greenhouse. You need to have water. The taps provide sort of an area, but you can't really see it. I don't think there is the option to show it, but nope. There isn't. Some of the items on the S Plus do have the option to show the range, for instance the feeding true, so you can check if the dinos are inside range for feeding. Well, I can tell it's quite large. This can be helpful to check whether your creatures are in range. Okay, what I need now is some more metal. So I will have to take argent with the Ankylo again and go look for something. I think I saw some crystals this way at least. it. Here we go. These can always be used, as the glass structures are really awesome. I will risk going under the green obelisk again. As I don't think I've seen any metal in the wastelands. Well, perhaps there is some, but... Okay. There is a nice whistle for flyers to land. It's very useful, so I recommend learning to use it. I can see a little bit of metal over here. Also a Carno. He's quite close, so I think he's going to attack. Oh, there's an Allosaurus there. I thought I saw Carno. Well, Allosaurus, and the level was 64. But he's running away. I think there was some kind of mistake on his part. But they can have their fun. Me, I'm just going to harvest. The stone is going to weigh me down, and I don't need it. Okay, more metal. It would be awesome to happen upon some rich vein of metal, but I guess you can already tell that this resource is quite rare here. Although there are some deposits, as I can see right now. But it takes a while to travel between them, because they're quite far apart. But perhaps you could establish a route where there are enough deposits in a line, so you can just continue flying past it. But I guess this works as well. That's something like 80 ingots so far. So that's not actually much. But well, it's better than nothing. There's a Dimetro here, although I already have one. Well, this low level I do not want, and I should consider setting down. I think there's another deposit under that tree. But I think I'm getting near the carry capacity. Just 2 or 3 more and I will be slowed down. Nope, I don't want that. Well, I guess we're going to fight. The Tordy Dragon is showing he's damaged. 145, that's quite a good level. They're quite nasty. Their spike attack induces tranquilizing effect, so... Oh, sorry. That was an accident. No, Ankilo does not get meat. Yeah, I already decided I don't need that. I think it's time to, well, get back and stop, at least for this episode. Should be enough. I will just do a little bit of... maybe too heavy for Ankilo, so I first need to unload the crystals. I guess I can leave it here. And the metal, well, it's not much, so I can carry it. And I will probably need some more wood for the forge. Yeah, the sap, I guess I don't really need it at the moment. Only if I want to make clay. I don't need to carry that much anyway right now. So, well, I did a little bit of progress on the greenhouse. There's still a lot of work to be done, but at least I got the Dung Beetle. That's something you will really appreciate once you start gardening. So it's quite helpful. Especially the oil is awesome. Oh, nice colored Carno. So, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. Also, click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos from Viverniacs. Thank you for watching and see you next time!